Welcome, Pisces. Thank you for tuning in to your horoscope for August 21, 2025, on your channel Zodiac Attraction. Discover what the future holds for you in terms of finances, lucky numbers, love, health, work, family, compatibility, and favorite color. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on daily updates. Get ready to explore your destiny. Let's get started. Pisces, your intuition has been quietly building up steam, and now it's manifesting into undeniable reality. You've been sensing a shift on the horizon for some time. A change you've hoped for, maybe even doubted, but it's finally coming into view. The cosmos is nudging you gently but firmly to stay adaptable in the face of this incoming transformation. Flexibility isn't about losing yourself or bending over backward. It's about flowing with the current without sacrificing your core. The universe is handing you a key. Meet the winds of change with a balance of empathy and groundedness, and you'll unlock a path smoother than you imagined. This week marks a pivotal moment, a crossroads where a significant conversation or situation will test your ability to stay fluid without breaking. It's a delicate dance, being open and receptive, but clear on your boundaries. The waters you embody crave harmony and understanding, but you're also learning that true strength is in holding your ground when needed. You might find yourself needing to recalibrate expectations, not to settle for less, but to appreciate that others may express their feelings and intentions differently than you. When you show a willingness to listen and adjust, the other party or circumstance tends to respond in kind, paving the way for breakthroughs where you once met walls. At the heart of this transformation is a rebirth, a renewal marked by the energy of the number 20, signaling awakening and conscious decision-making. Picture this renewal as a warm orange glow lighting up your heart chakra, inviting you to welcome joy and fresh beginnings. It's not about surrendering your power. It's about finding that mutual middle ground, where your flexibility meets equal respect and effort from others. You've weathered enough storms where your sensitivity was mistaken for weakness, and now you're stepping into a new phase where your emotional intelligence is your greatest asset. The winds of destiny are blowing fiercely, and it's time to catch that breeze without losing your footing. Love, Pisces, is especially illuminated this week. Someone from your present or past is moving closer, guided by deep, genuine feelings. This isn't a fleeting spark or a casual crush. It's a heartfelt approach, loaded with honest intentions, even if it comes with hesitations and fears. You might receive a message, a call, or a gesture that makes your heart skip, reigniting hope where you thought things were stalled or lost. The energy here is tender yet potent. The classic Knight of Cups arrives bearing a mixture of affection and vulnerability. This person might struggle to articulate their feelings fully, but their actions and the emotional weight behind them say more than words ever could. If you've felt stuck or unsure about where this connection was headed, expect progress. Maybe not a grand declaration or immediate commitment, but a significant step forward. Your challenge is to meet this vulnerability with your trademark empathy, while protecting your own emotional boundaries. Flexibility here means recognizing that love isn't always packaged the way you expect it, especially if fear or past wounds have made your partner hesitant. This is about seeing beyond the surface and honoring the effort behind the gesture. If this feels right, give it room to grow. If it doesn't, trust your inner compass to say, next. On the flip side, you're being called to watch for shadows in the corners. The cards warn of old fears and insecurities that may have been masked by rigidity or silence. This person could be carrying fears of losing you, hiding truths, or wrestling with feelings of inadequacy compared to your strength and independence. When the moon card surfaces, it's a spotlight on what's been concealed. Emotions, doubts, secrets that now want to be revealed. Prepare yourself for some deep, honest conversations where long-held truths come to light. This unveiling is necessary for growth but may shake your foundation momentarily. You've likely sensed this all along, your gut hasn't been wrong. And now, the universe is pushing for clarity and resolution. There's an urgency, a rush of energy akin to the swift Knight of Swords rushing in to clear the air. It's fast, intense, and may catch you off guard, but it also promises liberation from confusion and falsehood. If you've been considering stepping away or distancing yourself emotionally, the timing of this revelation might force your hand, but it also opens the door to healing or closure. Your strength, Pisces, shines in your resilience and emotional wisdom. The Queen of Pentacles anchors you firmly in your worth and abundance. You're seen as someone solid, self-sufficient, and grounded, a beacon of stability in a turbulent emotional sea. This perception both empowers you and intimidates others, especially those who fear losing the security you represent. Expect surprises in how this person approaches you now. More humility, more openness, and a genuine desire to rebuild trust. They come bearing fire, but it's not reckless passion. It's a focused, transformative flame aimed at rekindling something real. Still, caution is advised on the financial and practical fronts. The moon warns against rushing into agreements or signing contracts this week. Hidden clauses or deceptive offers could trap you if you act too quickly or get swept up in too good-to-be-true promises. Take your time, scrutinize details, and seek expert advice if necessary. Your grounded approach serves you well here. Don't let excitement cloud your judgment. Emotionally, you're in a powerful space of balance. You're no longer ruled by impulse or overwhelmed by feelings. Instead, you command your emotions with grace. This emotional mastery is your secret weapon, allowing you to navigate complex situations with clarity and calm. When love or challenges come your way, you respond from a place of strength rather than reaction. This maturity invites success, happiness, and a sense of triumph in your personal journey. Pisces, this week invites you to embody the perfect mix of fluidity and firmness. Flow with the winds of change, yes, but don't lose sight of your boundaries or self-worth. The universe is offering you a fresh start, one that requires flexibility, yes, but also discernment and confidence. The rewards are real: heartfelt connections, personal breakthroughs, and the chance to rewrite your story with honesty and hope. Embrace this rebirth with your open heart and clear mind, and watch how the tides turn in your favor. Let's see what the tarot has in store for you today. Card 1. The Lovers. The Lovers signals a powerful connection that is either present or soon to re-emerge in your life. Today, Pisces, this may manifest as a deep soul bond that defies logic. A relationship where both hearts speak the same language, even if the mind hesitates. The card calls you to examine the harmony or dissonance between your desires and your choices. If someone has been distant or avoiding vulnerability, this energy suggests that their feelings are far more intense than they let on. You are being guided to make a decision from the heart, even if your rational side is unsure. Card 2. The Two of Swords. The Two of Swords represents an emotional stalemate, an inner conflict between what you feel and what you believe you should do. This mirrors the mental tug-of-war seen in your current connections. Pisces, you may find yourself wondering whether to wait for someone to open up or to close the chapter entirely. This card encourages you to acknowledge both options without rushing a decision. Clarity will come, but only if you allow yourself to pause and truly listen to your inner voice. Card 3. The Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is the romantic messenger, and in your reading, it suggests an approach, whether tentative or bold, from someone who has been quietly holding back. For some, this will be a declaration of love or a heartfelt gesture that bridges emotional distance. Pisces, you are a magnet for admiration, and today you may sense the energy of someone preparing to reveal their truth. Keep your heart open, but also remain discerning. Not every poetic promise comes with the grounding of true commitment. Card 4. Death. Death marks transformation, endings that lead to new beginnings, and the closure of karmic cycles. This is not a loss, it is a necessary shedding. In your case, Pisces, it may represent the release of old emotional pain or patterns that have kept you anchored to disappointment. You are being called to let the past do its work so you can step into a new phase of love, self-awareness, and purpose. If a past life or karmic connection is involved, death suggests the chance to finally resolve what was left unfinished. Card 5. The World. The World signals completion, fulfillment, and the dawn of a new chapter. Pisces, you are approaching a personal victory, one that could be emotional, creative, or even professional. This card ties to recognition and achievement, suggesting that the lessons of your recent struggles are now integrating into wisdom. In love, it hints at cycles turning in your favor, possibly leading to a reunion or a clearer, healthier path forward. Card 6. The Five of Wands. The Five of Wands speaks of competition, tension, and the need to assert your place. Pisces, someone in your life may feel they need to win you back or prove themselves to you. This energy can also reflect inner competition, conflicting priorities, or self-doubt pulling you in multiple directions. The message here is to channel this tension into motivation rather than conflict. You are not required to battle for love. Your worth is already self-evident. Card 7. Judgment. Judgment represents awakening, truth, and divine calling. Today, Pisces, you may receive insights, spiritual, emotional, or literal, that shift your perception entirely. This card suggests you are being guided toward a higher purpose, one that aligns with both your healing and your growth. In love, it can point to a reconciliation or a pivotal conversation that reveals what was once hidden. Judgment calls you to act in alignment with your values, even if that means stepping into uncharted territory. Card 8. The Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles is the card of legacy, stability, and long-term fulfillment. Pisces, your path is leading toward a phase where emotional connection and material stability can exist in harmony. Whether in love, family, or your own creative endeavors, you are planting seeds for a future that offers both security and joy. In relationships, this card points to the possibility of building something lasting: home, family, or shared dreams with someone who truly sees your value. Today's reading for you, Pisces, is a blend of emotional clarity, karmic closure, and new beginnings. The Lovers and the Two of Swords reveal a heart versus mind conflict in matters of love, while the Knight of Cups and Death bring movement and transformation to connections that once felt stagnant. The World promises a new chapter after a cycle of lessons, and the Five of Wands warns against unnecessary competition. Your place in someone's heart does not need to be fought for. Judgment brings awakening and divine timing, while the Ten of Pentacles assures you that the stability and love you seek are within reach. The day calls for patience, discernment, and openness to change. Trust that the connections meant for you will not pass you by, and remember your light is strongest when you allow both your sensitivity and your wisdom to guide you forward. Now, we will tell you how it will go with money and luck, but first remember to give us a like, subscribe to the channel, and activate notifications. This helps us a lot, and so you never miss your daily reading. Money and luck. Today, Pisces, your financial energy is touched by a sense of completion and opportunity. The world appears here to remind you that the efforts you've made, whether in saving, investing, or building a side venture, are ready to bear fruit. This is a moment when the universe aligns to reward perseverance, so long as you maintain your focus and discipline. The Five of Wands brings a note of healthy competition. You might find yourself in a situation where others are vying for the same opportunity, be it a promotion, contract, or investment. The key is to stand out, not through aggression, but by showing your unique value. Your creativity and empathy give you an edge, and today you'll see that working from a place of authenticity wins more than brute force. Judgment weaves its influence into your financial life, indicating that karmic balance is at play. If you've been fair and generous, expect that energy to return to you sometimes in the form of an unexpected opportunity or sudden clarity about where to direct your resources. It's also a call to clear any lingering financial debts or obligations, both material and emotional. The Ten of Pentacles strengthens this picture with a long-term vision. This isn't about quick wins. It's about building a financial foundation that can support your dreams and loved ones for years to come. Even small decisions today, like how you budget your time or money, can have a ripple effect on your future stability. Luck today has a curious flavor. It's less about chance and more about being in the right place because you've prepared yourself to be there. Stay open to invitations, tips, or casual conversations. Something seemingly minor could open a much larger door. Finally, avoid the temptation to compare your progress to others. The universe isn't grading you on speed, it's guiding you toward alignment. Your financial growth will be steady and lasting, and today's choices are a step toward that enduring prosperity. The tarot gives you your lucky number. Your lucky numbers for August 21 are 12, 26, 39, 52, 65, 78. Daily love. In matters of the heart, the Lovers take center stage, illuminating a connection that feels faded, profound, and potentially life-changing. This could be someone who challenges your usual patterns, someone whose presence feels like an echo from another time. Whether it's a current partner, a new face, or a figure from the past, there's an undeniable pull. The Two of Swords reveals that, Despite this magnetic draw, you may find yourself at a crossroads. Perhaps your mind urges caution while your heart leans toward vulnerability. This is a time to pause, not to stall. Trust that clarity will come through reflection rather than rushing to choose. The Knight of Cups sweeps in with romantic intent. Someone may be preparing to approach you with an invitation, a heartfelt confession, or a subtle but meaningful gesture. For some Pisces, this could be the re-entry of someone who once kept their feelings under wraps, but can no longer hold them back. Death transforms the love landscape, suggesting that an old way of relating is ending. Whether you're letting go of a past hurt, shifting the dynamic in a current bond, or closing a chapter with grace, this transformation clears space for a deeper, more authentic connection. There's also a karmic undertone today, an awareness that some connections are here to teach as much as they are to love. This may be a moment of recognition, seeing yourself mirrored in another and realizing the growth you've both undergone. Above all, love today is a lesson in courage. Whether that means opening your heart wider or protecting it with wisdom, the cards remind you that authentic emotion is never wasted. It always leads you closer to your truest self. At work, the Chariot spirit flows through your work life today, Pisces, empowering you with the determination to steer your career in the direction you desire. This is not a day for drifting, it's a day for decisive moves and focused ambition. The Five of Wands makes a second appearance, this time highlighting workplace dynamics. You may encounter competing priorities, differing visions, or even a bit of rivalry. Approach these moments with tact. Your ability to mediate and find common ground will distinguish you as a leader. The world suggests that a project or professional chapter is nearing completion. Recognition is likely perhaps in the form of praise from a supervisor, acknowledgement from peers, or the satisfaction of meeting a personal milestone. Use this sense of closure as motivation for your next big leap. Judgment calls for honest self-assessment in your career path. Are you pursuing work that fulfills your spirit, as well as your bank account? Today offers insights into whether your current role aligns with your deeper calling. Collaboration will be important, but so will knowing when to assert your own ideas. The balance between listening and leading is your sweet spot today, and it could set the stage for long-term advancement. Lastly, stay alert for learning opportunities. A conversation, training, or even a chance encounter could open a pathway to a role or project you hadn't considered before. This is a day for both clarity and initiative. Health. Death's influence in health today is not ominous but liberating. It signals transformation. You may be ready to shed habits or routines that no longer serve your well-being. This could mean adjusting your diet, rethinking your exercise regimen, or finally committing to better sleep. Judgment urges you to listen to your body's call. Symptoms or recurring discomforts may be your body's way of asking for attention and change. Don't dismiss these signals. They are guiding you toward healing. The Ten of Pentacles connects health to longevity. Today is a reminder that wellness is an investment, not a quick fix. Choices you make now, small as they may seem, can have a profound impact on your vitality years down the road. Mental and emotional health deserve equal focus. Stress management techniques like meditation, journaling, or mindful walks can restore balance. Remember, your sensitivity is not a weakness. It's a tool for deeper awareness of your own needs. This is also a good day to reconnect with activities that nourish your spirit, creative hobbies, nature time, or meaningful social connections. These are as essential to your health as any workout. Finally, approach health changes with compassion. Transformation is a process, not an overnight shift. Celebrate small wins and keep moving forward with kindness toward yourself, family, and friends. The Ten of Pentacles radiates warmth in family matters today, emphasizing legacy, stability, and shared values. Whether you're spending time with relatives or reflecting on your roots, there's an opportunity to strengthen these bonds. The world signals cycles closing and new traditions beginning. You might be marking a milestone, a family achievement, a reunion, or the start of a new shared project. These moments deepen the sense of belonging. Judgment suggests meaningful conversations with family members. This could be about reconciling differences, clarifying misunderstandings, or simply expressing gratitude. Listening with empathy will be as important as speaking your truth. The Knight of Cups hints at emotional gestures within the family circle. Someone may extend an olive branch, share exciting news, or express appreciation in a heartfelt way. These acts reinforce unity. There's also a theme of cooperation, working together toward a goal, whether it's home improvement, planning an event, or supporting a member through a transition. Each person's contribution matters. Remember that family is not only defined by blood. Chosen family friends who feel like kin are equally important, and nurturing these relationships enriches your life. Compatibility. The lovers and the world suggest that your most harmonious connections today will be with fellow water signs, particularly Scorpio and Cancer. These signs resonate with your emotional depth and intuitive rhythms. Scorpio's intensity matches yours, allowing for profound emotional exchanges. This bond thrives on trust and shared transformation. Cancer offers a nurturing energy that blends seamlessly with your own, creating a sense of emotional safety and shared dreams. Earth signs also bring stability to your world today. Taurus can help ground your more fluid tendencies, offering practical support and steady encouragement. Capricorn's disciplined nature complements your creativity, forming partnerships that can accomplish both imaginative and concrete goals. That said, even with these compatible signs, communication is key. Your gift today is translating feelings into words that others can understand, deepening bonds across all relationships. Your lucky color today. Turquoise is your color today, Pisces. It bridges the calming influence of blue with the revitalizing energy of green, fostering clear communication and emotional renewal. Wearing or surrounding yourself with this hue can help balance your heart and mind. The phrase of the day. Follow the current of your heart, for even in still waters, the truth finds its way to the surface. Thank you so much for spending this moment with me. Remember, the stars can guide your way, but only you have the power to walk it and make it amazing. If this reading resonated with you, I'd love it if you could subscribe, and leave a comment. I truly enjoy hearing from you. I'll see you tomorrow, right here on Zodiac Attraction, where we'll continue discovering your incredible destiny together. Until then, keep shining.